Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND is maybe my most hyped thing this year in terms of gaming. Not just because I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan, but because the contents in it just interest me so much more than I was anticipating. Really, the only thing in ReMIND I was looking too much forward to was bosses. But now the story of ReMIND even has me hooked, because I feel like we're getting a lot more story content than we ever have in any Final Mix DLC we've ever gotten in Kingdom Hearts. Like, this is up there with Birth by Sleep, maybe even surpasses Birth by Sleep in terms of the amount of content and the amount of lore we're going to be getting for ReMIND. And that's assuming that everything we see in the trailer is as expanded as it is in the actual game. Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND honestly is just so exciting, and there's so many new things to talk about now, so many things to anticipate, and honestly, I just cannot wait. I'm going to be making a lot of uploads about things I'm going to be analyzing and talking about in more detail, but for today, we have something a little bit more on the lore side, and that is talking about how we might be getting a secret episode that is going to be involving Kairi and Sora. Sora saving Kairi specifically, that is going to be post-game. And I shouldn't be saying secret episode because we have no real indication that this is a secret episode, but this episode is definitely going to be connecting to the secret ending. Because from what Nomura said, the things that we saw in the trailer were linkage and limit cut. But we are getting a secret episode in ReMIND as well that we technically haven't seen yet because we don't know if we've seen it. But I feel like the people that have looked at this cutscene a lot, the people who have analyzed this cutscene, like me and my friend Kingdom Ace, who I actually had a discussion about this with in his live stream, this is something pretty crazy. Now, the reason I feel this way is because there's a cutscene in the ReMIND trailer, a small one, where Sora is talking to Kairi. This time, it seems like they've met already, and it seems like Sora is here to ask him about something.
Kairiの心はまだ消えてない。命は消えてないってことだろ。
でも
Sora is here for the specific purpose of saving Kairi, or figuring out how to save her after the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. Because of course we know that before the ending, Kairi was gone. But Sora in the ending, he disappeared, and the reason he did disappear was because he went to go and save her. And we saw the tears rolling down Kairi's face, implying that maybe something really bad has happened to him this time. And Kairi expands upon that situation by saying at the end of this cutscene, maybe, but this time the situation is much worse, in response to Sora asking about Kairi's situation. If she's fine, is she not fine, like what's going on with Kairi. The big thing about this is that something like this can only really happen in the post-game for Kingdom Hearts 3, because logically, like I said, in the ending, Sora, that is when Sora goes to try and save her. So this is clearly part of some bigger episode. While all the other cutscenes in the Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND trailer, it seemed like they were expansions of cutscenes we've already seen in the main story. But this is something completely different, something based off of just context from the game that we know is not part of the main story. This is completely post-game material, a post-game cutscene. Sora is going to be in this cutscene. He's going to be in the final world once again for a second visit officially to save his friend Kairi, or more than that if you're one of those, to save his friend Kairi, and I am so excited for it. The final world is one of the most interesting worlds in the Kingdom Hearts series, both in terms of lore and visually speaking. It's just magnificent, the vibe this world gives off. Like whenever you see this world, you know something important is going to be happening. I wonder how Sora was able to manually visit this world. It's likely through the power of waking, of course, which he's probably misusing in this cutscene, which is why Kairi has this expression on his face. But Kairi, man, I feel you, because Sora, why do you have to do this, man? I know it's to save Kairi, but come on, there could have been a better way. Him overusing this power is what is going to make him end up in Shibuya. I strongly believe that. This scene, this episode, this part, which I'm going to assume is going to be playable, because if they don't have this playable, then it's kind of weird, wouldn't you agree? Like, just this cutscene, he saves Kairi, boom, he's in Shibuya. Like, we need a little bit more than that. So maybe Sora is going to be piecing Kairi back together, similar to how Kairi, or he had to piece himself back together. Maybe he fights some bosses, maybe that's part of the bosses we saw in the ReMIND trailer. Maybe he encounters Subject X again, actually, and maybe we find out who Subject X is. That would be a really amazing thing to happen if they revealed that in this ReMIND DLC, but I'm positive that if something like that were to happen, that we wouldn't see it in this trailer. I'm positive that it would be like some big reveal that they would be saving for the actual DLC. But this little part of the trailer is really exciting, and I wanted to reveal this to you guys because this is something really important that not too many people have been talking about on Twitter today, and I wanted to make it known that this is happening. I believe Kingdom Ace is going to be making a video as well about this. He is the person who I had a conversation with this about in his live stream. I'll go ahead and link the channel in the top right of the screen, so go ahead and subscribe to him. A very close friend of mine. He's been with me for years in this Kingdom Hearts YouTube journey, and I would really appreciate it if you guys went and showed him some support. Though that's going to be it for today. I definitely have a lot more videos about this trailer coming soon. Next up, we'll probably be analyzing the gameplay of ReMIND a little bit, maybe talk about the Keyblades and the bosses, which I am so excited for. Maybe some of the additional cutscenes. There's a lot of videos planned, and I'm going to be sure to bring you guys some more live streams as well to live analyze some of this stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, share the video with a friend or family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.